Welcome everyone to another Literalist reaction video. I'm Dave. With me, as always, my buddy, music lover John Doe. John, I didn't give you any warning there. I just
No, you woke me up, and I was just about to doze off. And man, oh, we're on.
What do we got today?
Well, prepare yourself, Dave, for a musical odyssey.
Like Homer in the Odyssey?
No, not at all. But it is a musical odyssey.
No, not at all.
We're headed back to one of my favorite places. That's the world of Yes. And we're going to play the first track of Yes's the Yes album. What a name for an album, right?
The Yes album.
What'd you call your album? The Yes album.
What do you want to buy this album? Yes.
Yes.
I do think everything about their band name does sort of like drive you to confirm, whatever is being said.
Yes. Yes, it does.
All right.
So they chose to start the album with this song because you know what, the horses are out of the gates.
You know, that's something interesting about doing the way that we're doing it is like I don't have context of where a thing is on an album, right? I just listen to a song sort of removed from that. So that's kind of interesting that they would pick this as an opening song. I guess that's a conscious choice. I've never fully thought about song placement on an album. I guess it does matter.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I mean, I sort of thought it only...
Did.
Well, I get, you're right.
Albums.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It would matter then, not so much now.
Right.
Well, all right. Well, let's do it. You know what I have to say to this band? Yes. Oh, gets right started.
Yesterday a morning came, a smile upon your face. Caesar's palace, morning glory, see human race. On a sailing ship to nowhere, leaving any place. If the summer changed to winter, yours is no disgrace. Battleships confide in me and tell me where you are. Shining, flying, purple wolf, I'll show me where you are. Lost in summer, morning, winter, travel very far. Lost in losing circumstances, that's just where you are.
Here's the keyboard.
Yesterday a morning came, a smile upon your face. Caesar's palace, morning glory, silly human race. On a sailing ship to nowhere, leaving any place. If the summer changed to winter, yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace.
Love that bass.
All right, that musical interlude was fun and unexpected. Suddenly, just mellows right on out in such a neat way. I have to say, I didn't see that coming, and I always like anytime a song does something that I don't see coming. That always just makes me happy. You know, it's a happy little surprise. I feel that. What's that painter? I feel like that's what he would call it. Bob Ross. He'd say, if Bob Ross was listening to Yes with me, he'd say, "Oh, that was a happy little surprise."
Yeah, exactly.
I do think lyrically, I'm going to take a wild stab at this here. I think that this is about the pointlessness of war.
How could you possibly get that from those lyrics?
Let me explain, Johnny boy. So, so the imagery to me, when talking about Caesar and Rome, and how battleships are off searching and bringing me information, and then he had that one line that instantly gave me that mental picture, and it was about, I don't remember the specific line, but it was about how there was a wolf on waving purple, and all I could picture was this company of Roman soldiers marching with this massive banner, and this banner has this wolf on it, and the cloth is of royal purple, and it's flapping in the wind as they're marching down the road to battle. And then you even have that interlude where it sounds like a sort of a walking, like, here they go, they're just a walking down the road. It's so pointless. Get lost in summer, man. Get found in winter. Like, none of this matters. What are you doing? It's just season after season of pointless. Go search for these people, find these people, fight them, do it again. Silly human race, silly human race.
Dave, you stagger me. I mean, your ability to pull
Something out of nothing.
out of those lyrics. But Dave, I have to tell you, keep thinking the way you're thinking, because you, my friend, have channeled John Anderson.
Really?
Yes.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, saw what I did there?
I see what you did there.
You actually did it.
almost sounded rock and roll bluesy at times. I did it! The banner, that's the one. All right then.
Bingity bang. Bingity bang.
Oh man, I thought you were just like pulling my leg. I really did
No.
nail that. That's incredible.
That's what I'm saying. Because again, I really haven't paid much attention to lyrics my entire life. I know all the lyrics of that song, but I've never attempted to put meaning to them.
Man, and I think for me, like it started with the Caesar imagery, and so my mind was immediately on Rome. And then when you switch to the battleships, and then for some reason that one line, I immediately pictured that purple banner with that wolf on it and just marching with the line of guys. And then that whole interlude started, and all I could, yeah, actually, you know what the interlude reminded me of? I'm sure it has a name. The tuba thing that's like boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, though, or
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
badly singing. For some reason, that interlude, it sort of reminded me of that notation, in that like it was making fun of a marching army. It wasn't like a straight marching army. It was like, here's this Roman legion that's just off to do their thing again, pointless murder, and bo 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 bo, just carrying their banner.
Yeah, well, that
Oh, I can't believe it's right.
The entire song is written as an anti-war song. The concept that John Anderson wanted to evoke is the mental image, that that if you're subscribed or whatever, is that the word, into an army?
Oh yeah, yeah. You could be conscripted.
Conscripted into an army. That's it. The draft and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Vietnam, of course. 1971, Vietnam was certainly on everybody's minds.
Oh, is that one? Yeah, you're right. That's when this came out. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, he's saying, it's not you, it's no disgrace to you that you have to go and do this thing that the leaders are forcing you to do.
It's not your
You're on a
fault.
sailing ship to nowhere, Vietnam, right? Leaving any place, does it really matter which base you left from?
Nope.
And yours is no disgrace. And I remember it doesn't show up in the data I'm looking at now, but I remember in another interview I listened to John Anderson say that also he wanted to differentiate, like he saw movies of people spitting on soldiers as they came off the plane returning to America from Vietnam.
They didn't choose this. I mean,
Right,
very
right.
few of them did,
Right. So he was also kind of saying yours is no disgrace. Like don't take it bad,
Yeah.
and people shouldn't take it bad. That you came back doing what your country sent you to do. So stop, getting on their case. They went and fought because they were 18.
Yeah. Yeah. Children, the poor and children always end up fighting war, and it's not a good thing.
Now, musically speaking, you mentioned keyboard earlier. Well, that wasn't a keyboard because Tony Kaye was the organ player.
Oh, really?
What you were hearing at that time was Steve Howe on guitar.
Oh, that's even cooler.
Yeah. And the fact of the matter is that one of the reasons Tony Kaye found this to be the last album he'd be with Yes, and Rick Wakeman came in to take his place, is because Tony Kaye didn't believe in keyboards. He didn't believe in the Moog keyboard. He wanted to play his Hammond organ exclusively. And while to a degree I applaud that, and his playing on this song is some of the best Hammond playing he ever did, I agree with John Anderson that they needed keyboard in the band, and Rick Wakeman was perfect to come in and fill those shoes. And in fact, according to the stuff I've read here, when they were on tour before Tony Kaye left the band, John was playing some of those keyboard parts with foot pedals.
Wow.
That he
That's
was adding
awesome.
in. Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. But Rick Wakeman came along and he said, "Nah, I got this. Hold my beer."
He probably said, "Hold my weed."
And beer. He really liked his beer.
Good for him. Well, I really liked this song. I mean, from a musical perspective, it's Yes, they nailed it. It was an absolute blast. I really liked it. I know you told me that they're not a jam band, but I was jamming out to the song, so
You were in the sauce. So they're a sauce band, maybe.
They're a sauce band. All right, I was digging the sauce, whatever that is. This band slaps.
No, they don't slap. They pick.
Sure. But yeah, super fun. Would listen again.
There you go. All right, folks, there's another Yes song. And this isn't just the Russian Yes channel. So check out our other stuff, even if it's stuff you know or don't care much for. Dig it anyway. Give it a listen. And tell us what you'd like to hear. I do read every single comment.
And I occasionally introduce John to songs. They're weird. You should go listen to those too.
Dave, they are weird, and I appreciate that about you. And I'll catch you on the flip side.